Hello, everybody. Welcome to Friday Night Live. We're here again every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern. Lots of you are here today. We're so happy to have so many joining us. We've got a good crew to speak with us today. We have our OTEC pros, and we also have Marty DeGarmo who will be speaking. And then we're going to open it up for comments and questions, an open dialogue, like open mic. So as you hear everybody speak, take notes. If you think of something, oh, I want to ask about that, or I want to make a comment about that. Be ready, because we want to hear from you today. We do value what you have to say. All right. So let us begin. Our topic tonight for Friday night. Oh, before I forget, I gotta bring you to I forgot to let Ron start. Sorry, Ron. I don't know what I was thinking. There we go.
All righty. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Lynn. Tonight is September 9th of 2022, and we have quite a few people on here on the Friday Night Live, and I want to welcome everybody to Friday Night Live with Lynn and Ron.
Thank you very much. And I also want to say thank you on behalf of Ron for all the prayers and the well wishes. We miss you, Ron. And we're so happy that you're back today. And if you're feeling so hot, you don't have to stay the whole time. Just stay as long as you feel good. But I tell you, we feel complete when you're here.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Love you.
Back at you.
So now we're going to begin. And our topic tonight is OnPassive, a leader in technology. And it's a broad topic, but it talks about OnPassive. We are a leader in technology. We're going to begin with the OTEC pros with Bob Takusi.
All right. Hello, everyone. Greetings from Bel Air, Maryland. My name is Bob Takusi, and always I'm your friend. Let me start by, on behalf of my two brothers who are the OTEC pros who are in England right now, my brothers Collins and Vincent, as well as Oliver. Let me, on behalf of them, extend our profound condolences to the people of Great Britain for the passing of Her Majesty, Queen Elizabeth II. Also want to take this opportunity to wish King Charles III a good reign, as he has promised earlier today to do, and just let him know that the peoples of the world are right behind him. Like Auntie Lynn said, our topic for tonight is OnPassive, a leader in technology. You know, when we're brainstorming to decide the topic for tonight, we first said OnPassive, the leader of technology, which in our minds, us four, Auntie Lynn, the tech guys, in our minds, we know that we are the leader in the technology. But because our founder is a very humble man, we did not want to project that attitude, which might seem a little bit too overzealous. So we said, we're going to name the topic a leader, meaning one of the leaders. But at the bottom of our hearts, we believe strongly that we are the leader in technology. And when we talk of technology, we mean digital as well as physical technology. OnPassive is the first, and I think the only complete, total internet solution. I don't know if there's any other that's out there. That's why we say we're a leader in technology. If we've looked around, there's no company that comes in like OnPassive with a solution for every business, big or small. A virtual mall, as we call it, or a one-stop shop, where everything you need to revitalize your business, you will find inside OnPassive's digital ecosystem. So many of them, so many products for everyone to find something to use to make your business better. You know, when I was thinking about what to present tonight, I did not have to do much. I did two things. I went to our back office and I scrolled down to my famous video which is on Mr. Ash Mufara's page. Yeah, scroll all the way down. That I think that's a 7-minute and 80 seconds video. I looked at that and listened to that video again. That video to me encapsulates or tells us everything about how OnPassive is a leader in technology. That video, which I believe those are the words of Mr. Ash Mufara. I think it sounds like he's the one who wrote that, and there's a narrator who is telling the story about OnPassive there. It says OnPassive is an equal opportunity for all, every business, whether you're big or small. Equal opportunity for all, bridging the gap between the old and the small. And every business, everyone needs artificial intelligence today. Every business. That the employees, so those who are our engineers, our IT guys, our experts who are working for us, they are driven by a passion to transform businesses as their mission. They are driven by a passion to transform businesses as a mission. When you have that drive inside you, when that is your core value, then you are setting yourself up as the leader in that industry. And that's who we are and who these people are. That's how they are driving us. They are striving for excellence, constantly striving for excellence, you know, through their performance. And we see it every day. It is only someone with a mindset of leadership to coming into the industry and disrupt it, the disruptor that has that kind of a mindset, you know, they strive to accelerate innovation so that businesses can use their innovation and transform themselves, transform their digital marketing strategies for a complete revitalization. OnPassive is the only company that is poised to do that for every company. We are building tomorrow's technology today, says our CEO. That's true. All the CEOs that are out there that we know, and we listen to them all the time, they are talking about this innovation, but they are making projections 3-4 years down the road. OnPassive is going to come in as a leader today. In fact, in the next few weeks, our founder has told us in the next few weeks, things are going to start taking shape. That is leadership. We're going to lead in that area, in technology. The second thing I did was, I just went to our website, link 69. I just went to the website, and the website, like my brother Colin says, tells her story. Did we go to the website? I mean, we should, all of us should make sure every Monday, at least, Monday release and Thursday release. For the professionalism and the hard work of our tech guys and girls in Hyderabad, we should endeavor to every Monday and Wednesday at least go see the magic that they are doing. That is leadership. The website speaks for herself. And if you scroll through the website, you will see how they are projecting leadership in the industry. They talk of, there are 4 items that are listed there in the website. Well, if you just look at it, you look at the beauty of the website, breathtaking as it is, each version better than the one before. But when you scroll down a little bit, You see the mission, they are telling you exactly how we are going to project ourselves as leadership, as leaders in this industry. One, they talk of security. OnPassive is going to make sure that the data of our customers that come into our framework is secure. They talk about encryption, you know, that our data is going to be encrypted, our application and data of our applications and our data is encrypted. And our CEO told us in straight terms, our entire database is encrypted because we take our customer information seriously, because there are regulations that go across the world that customers, the information and data must be secure. So number one, we are going to lead in that area because we need to gain digital trust from our customers. And we're going to lead in that area by making sure that we encrypt their information to keep it secure. You can never hack a system that's secure. Even if you break down the entire system, you will not get to the data because it is encrypted. When we talk of encryption, we mean you scramble the information. You take our information, readable information, you scramble it so that it's unreadable. It cannot be read. Even if someone comes to my brother, Vincent he's a database expert. He can maybe elaborate more, but if you penetrate the system somehow, you cannot get to the data because it is encrypted. We talk about automation. That's one key aspect of us, of OnPassive. We are automating. And what are we using to automate? Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, the cutting edge in technology. That's where technology is driving now. We are leading. OnPassive is leading in that area. Artificial intelligence has been around for a while, my fellow OnPassivians. Yes, since the 60s, as we all know. But it is Mr. Ash Mufarah that has taken AI to, like my brother Oliver says, the next level. We are building all our products, all our systems with artificial intelligence embedded from scratch. Every other company out there, like Oliver will say again, they are patching. They're trying to catch up. OnPassive comes in with our entire infrastructure from the ground up, AI embedded. Software as a service solution. That's our products, you know. So OnPassive comes in at a leadership position there, right there and then. Every other company is going to be right behind us. They're going to try to patch it to catch up, but they will never get to us because our infrastructure is from the ground up. They will only try to patch, and at some point, they will crash. We talk about reliability. Reliability is the key to all our customers who are going to come to us. They want to come to a system that is 100% reliable. Our CEO tells us all the time, we have 100% uptime. The system is built such that we have backups, everything that we need to keep the system up 100% uptime, no latency. When you come into our system, just imagine what is happening now. By the time you go to your back office, you sign in to your account. Before you get to your email, your one-time passcode is there. That is reliability. And our customers have to have that confidence in us. Know that we are there for them, 100% uptime. Their data is available to them. Anytime they need it, the system is up. And our founder has made sure that we have the necessary infrastructure to have that in place. And then we talk about innovation. They talk about innovation as well. You know, all we do is we help businesses using their data to massage the data and bring out, you know, bring out the data such that they can use it to make decisions, make innovative decisions. That's what OnPassive is going to do. That's the leadership role that we are bringing into the industry. We are coming with using AI technology, having systems that at some point will be able to use the data that they have derived from the system and respond. This is where OnPassive comes to the world and says, hey, speaks to the world by what she delivers without saying anything, that I'm the leader. I'm the leader right now. And that's what Mr. Ash is going to do. He's going to let our products, our employees, our office locations and everything speak for themselves, because everything to him is the best. We get the best. Look at the concept. The concept of OnPassive is a leader in the industry. There is nothing like about our concept. The concept of the founders, us here, having us as founders. We're just talking with Collins not too long ago, and we said, yes, it is true. Mr. Ash Mufarah does not need us to be successful with OnPassive. We're here because of the goodness of his heart. He could do it. He could launch this product. He could build everything. Remember, Mr. Ash Mufarah has been funding OnPassive for the past 4 years. And he says, you come in as founders. I'm going to carry you behind my back. I'm going to carry you guys. I'm going to do all the hard work, everything. I'm going to do all the hard work. I'm going to worry about customers. I'm going to worry about your business. I'm going to worry about marketing. I'm going to worry about everything. You just can't believe in me. That's a revolutionary concept as well. It is new. It's a leading concept in the industry. There's nothing like that. Catmo. Remember Catmo? Catmo. The other day, I think 2 days ago, somebody was asking, I saw it in the chat, what is Catmo? I'm sure that's somebody new. We know, if you know what OnPassive is, you know what Catmo is. That complete digital system that is powered by artificial intelligence for targeted traffic to make money for you at all times, even when you are asleep. That's what Catmo is, and that's OnPassive. The leader in technology. There is nothing like that right now that we know. Look at our data center. How we are leading with our data center. OnPassive comes in. This is the only company that we know that comes in as she comes into the world stage. She comes in with her own data center, everything. She has control of everything, 100%. Multi-region. You know, Mr. Ash Mufarah is a master strategist. He comes in with his own data center, with products that have unlimited capabilities on meta products. He talked yesterday about the oatmeal being part of every product that goes out, because we have that capability. We have that availability of space. Space is not a problem to us, you know. And then he keeps adding the regions. A few weeks ago, he added the regions. 2 days ago, I think Brother Martin was online and he made an announcement that he's adding more regions. That means that Mr. Ash Mufarah is probably seeing the juggernaut coming. He's getting ready to make sure we are able to withstand the inflow of customers, that the systems are going to be able to handle what is coming. Look at our products. Our products are leading in the industry, every single one of them. You name it, we are in the industry, we see them. We can compare them. I know our founder does not like us to compare with others, but we have to let our fellow founders know that what we have is a gold mine. Mr. Ash Mufarah has been working diligently, and he told us that there's a lot of things that we don't know. He just tells us enough for us to go by. There's a lot of work has been put behind. The products are out of this world. We see them. We can compare them. There is no match, my dear founders. There's no match. You know, some of them are free. ONET, OBless. We are absorbing the cost for OBless 100%. That has not been done before. That's leading in industry. There is not, Mr. Ash has defined the template of how to launch a company and be successful. There's no company that's going to come behind us and want to try to emulate what we did and not have a platform, something like OBless, which the bottom line is good for humanity, which is Mr. Ash Mufarah's calling. You know, ONET, OBless, OMail. These are all gateways, the highway, the super highways to on-passive products. You know, and of course, we also have physical products. Countless of them that in due course we will know. We have labs, innovation labs, both physical and digital labs. That's what we call leading in the industry, because as we come in, we establish ourselves. By the time those who try to compete with us realize where we are and they try, we are already at the next phase, next step. There are people now working right now for the next releases of the products that have not been launched yet. There are people brainstorming ideas. There are people in the desert doing research. That is called leadership in technology, you know. So I'm going to leave it there until then. I'll let my brothers come in and fill in, add in additional stuff for what we have for you today. Thank you so much.
That was very good. It just blows my mind, you know, when you talk about, you know, this company, its actions speak for itself, not what we say we are or what we're going to be, but what we're doing. So that's powerful. Thank you.
Yeah.
Next, we go on to Collins Mana. Hi, Collins.
Hello, Anteline. Hello, everyone. Hello, Dr. B. Williams, Madi Digamo. I salute you, John Barella. Hope we are all fired up. Yeah, today is a great day, you know, and I'm so happy and blessed to be on this panel as well, and also blessed to be part of OnPassive. The journey has been incredible. You know, this is the time, you know, where OnPassive, as Bob just mentioned, the time when OnPassive is about to tell her story. Now, the topic of today is what? It said, OnPassive, a leader in technology. A leader in technology. You know, when we look at that concept, when we look at the statement, for us to make that statement is really big, because for you to be a leader, or the mention that this is a leading company in technology, there are principles of 4 key points that makes you a leader. And I'll read it here. 1, you must be decisive. Do we agree that OnPassive is decisive? If you said no, I would say then you are not really following, you're not really paying attention. When I talk about decisive, the speed at which the products and services are being built is incredible. The speed, if we look at the way they have put everything together, the products, how many years? We're not talking about 2012, 2018. No, it's an understatement, because 2018 was about the concept, what Mr. Ash Mufarah wanted to deliver. 2019 was like putting things together. 2020, that is when OnPassive started, like really sit down and building this technology. The process changed, you know, what Mr. Ash Mufarah wanted to deliver, the products and everything. That's what, when you talk about decisiveness, someone who can look at the market and say, you know what, we need this, we need this, we need that. Mr. Ash Mufarah ticked the box. And that's why we can categorically say OnPassive is what? Is a leader in technology because of the decisiveness. 2, we're talking about, you know, you empower, you must be able to empower others. That's true. The employees are all empowered. Anybody who is in OnPassive, tell me, even we, the founders, Mr. Ash Mufarah gave us a platform to speak about OnPassive. Is that not empowering? You know, from the office in Hyderabad to the founders, we are all empowered to do 1 or 2 things in OnPassive. That is why we can categorically say OnPassive is a leader in technology. We don't want to use it, because if we said the leader, is that we are trying to be arrogant. So we said, let's tone it down and say a leader. Now, the next bit, which is really, really incredible, you know, you must be, the company must be highly collaborative. Let us look at the way OnPassive is building the software. We're talking about Agile Scrum methodology. You know, that is a cross-functional team. It's a framework where you must collaborate. If you cannot collaborate with your fellow employee or your fellow colleague, you are out. You'll be chucked out of the company. That is a system where collaboration is paramount in the development of software. It is a cross-functional team. There is no title, no managers, no doctors, no this. All of you are colleagues in an equal playing field. Build the software and deliver. That is it. That is the only answer. The answer is you must deliver at the end of the sprint. This answer always use sprint. It's a cross-functional team where collaboration is paramount in Agile Scrum methodology. That's what they are using. Framework. Sorry, I always use the word methodology, but it's a framework. It's a cross-functional team. Collaboration is highly imperative. There is no two-way. That's what makes a company a leader in technology. If you cannot collaborate, you are fired. The last point is individuals are recognized. Your effort is being recognized. If you don't recognize the effort, they'll always look low in building the software. Mr. Ashbufara always recognize them, giving them cars, telephones, giving them a lot of things. Look after the employees more than any other company I've ever seen. They are even looked after. Look at the environment where they work in Hyderabad, the offices. They make sure they are well catered for. That's a company. If you want to talk about leaders in technology, that is it. And when you give what they want, they will deliver what you want. Give them what they want, they will give you what you want. And that's why Mr. Ashford made this statement. It's either do or die, you do it or depart. Tell me what you want, I will give you, but you must deliver. That is it. Tell me what you want, I will give you, but you must deliver at the end of the day. And that's what makes a company a leader in technology. We're talking about, Bob already mentioned, the product speak for himself. The products, they all speak for themselves. You look at the disruptiveness of the products, the integration of every product. Products can talk, connected to each other by application programming interface. Products that you can even integrate it with any other products you have in your company. Tell me who will not come. The price point as well. Unlimited, unmetered. Mr. Ashford always talk about when each of these products will come out, people will look at it and they'll just say, wow, they're talking about OMail, spam free. We're talking about all of the functions. And there are a lot of disrupting. The few that we know that they've said, but we are waiting for OMail to come out. I think people will look at it, and you look at any other mail, it will just like a death in your eyes, because OMail will blow the whole world. We're talking about OConnect. And all these products, they are all integrated with single sign-on. Single sign-on, some companies are still thinking of single sign-on. The reason why they can't do it is because most of the product they bought, they just got it from different provider, just come to you and say, you know what, I need this product because I love it, you're making so much money, can I buy it off you? Remember, the person who bought WhatsApp, we're talking about WhatsApp. WhatsApp was not developed by Facebook, they just bought it. So to integrate it now with a single sign-on takes a lot of hassle, because it means you need to look at your program, you've built your own software and say, yes, I have this application. How do I integrate it with this? It's not easy, because there's a lot of things going behind. If you try to do that, either you will break all your own system away. The moment you try to do something that are not connected together, what will happen? You either destroy everything you've built. So it's better you just leave it as a standalone product. That's why a lot of people will not do that. They'll just leave it like that because they don't want to destroy their products. But we're talking about on-passive. Everything was built from scratch. It's a thoughtful process, calculated process. Mr. Ashbufara already know that we want something that we can integrate it. How do we make this software to talk to this software? How do we make OMail to talk to OConnect, to talk to Academy, to this? And we are talking about OMail in every product, Bob said. Ashbufara said it yesterday. OMail will be part of every product. He talks about OBless being what? Close to your wallet. So the moment you check out, there is OBless there. And I remember we talk about OBless here being what? The crown of OnPassive. I only call it the crown of OnPassive. That there is somebody standing at the gate when you've gone into our shopping mall, coming out, which is our shopping mall is the whole ecosystem, you are checking out, what will happen? You meet someone asking you for a penny or a pound for a good cause. That is Obless. So Obless is just close by your wallet, standing there, looking at you, say, can you give a pound for someone who is struggling? Can you choose your whatever you are affiliated to, or whatever touches your heart? Because there'll be millions of crowdfunding running simultaneously. But whatever your desire is, you can put a penny there. That Mr. Obless will stand close to your wallet, asking you for help for humanity. That is beauty, because that is total integration of our software. How do you do that? To put it close to another application? That's what people don't think. It's total integration. It takes a lot of effort in development process, and you can talk about all the other products, map them all together, put them in one place, integrate them with a single sign-on, and it is all automated. They are all automated. So it is just crazy and crazy. And for a company to do this, you must be on another planet. We're talking about a company on passive, a leader in technology. For you to be a leader in technology, you must fill all these 4 points I've said. One, you have to make decisive, message. You must think out of the box. You must think abnormal. Because remember, Mr. I said it yesterday. He said, we will not copycat. We will not do anything others have done. We will make the difference. We will build what people have not done. They've never, ever think of. We want to be different. He always makes this statement. On passive is another breed. It's something different. We are running on another lane. That's what Mani Digamo said. And when you want to come, you'll be number 2. On passive is number 1. So it is just crazy when you look at what the software solution that, especially the entire ecosystem that has been put together. I'm telling you, when it will come out, there will be nothing like this. So I will throw it back to Auntie Lynn. Take it from me. Thank you very much.
Awesome, Collins. Get us excited, would you? Now we go on to Vincent Ete. Come on down, Vincent.
Okay. Thank you, Auntie Lynn. Thank you. Hello, Ron. Hello, Marty. Hello, Dr. Bill Williams. Hello, all the leaders, all the passive leaders, and all the participants here, and those who are watching us from YouTube. Hello to you all. So today, our topic is on passive a leader in technology. So thanks to our CEO, Mr. Ash Mufarah, and the team in Hyderabad to make us the leader in technology. Because of them, today on passive is also a leader in technology. So on passive, first of all, is an IT company, and then the IT stand also for information technology, but our on passive is based on informational modern technology firm, which is integrated with the latest, the best AI, artificial intelligence. And then the company also is focused on constructing all overall organizational options. So this is the good of on passive. On passive, the aim of this great company is, what's the aim of this great company? The aim of this great company is to bring development, like how to develop the IT equipment, IT stuff. So this is the development, deliver value. So anything we do is bring value to the system, to bring the value to the world. So increase also business possible. So we make business possible because some business sitting out there will depend on us, and then we'll develop some business as well, which those business develop them with less initiative, and then also more effect. So on passive also bring a lot of competitive advantage to most company in the world. And so my brothers mentioned, bring your innovation, bring fresh perspective to business. So on passive is a IT company, we bring a lot of challenging, a lot of strategy designing to the world. So we do also the implementation, because any IT company, after building, we do the implementation. After the implementation, we need also a good management behind the implementation. So all this, and then also we have also to accelerate the innovation and also transform the businesses. So this is what the aim of OnPassive. So this will tell me that OnPassive will be the world leader in all digital company because of the innovation, the automation, everything behind artificial intelligence system we develop. So today I will talk also about cloud computing play in the evolution of artificial intelligence system, because cloud computing work closely with artificial intelligence system. So to develop the cloud computing OnPassive, I've developed also machine learning. So machine learning is an algorithm used to learn and also to improve the experience of without programming, the programming system program automatically. So this is so we use the pattern to identify and making prediction and recommendation. So this is what OnPassive is using. So this is one of the tools make OnPassive a leader in the technology using machine learning. We use also natural language processing. So the natural language processing also is training the computers to comprehend spoken like language and respond like humankind. So this is also another technology that OnPassive use it that maybe other company may not have used before or they're not using. So we have also big data analytics. So the big data analytics also use also pattern insight to help to making decision, making also the fraud detection and also predict maintenance. So this is also another great tools we're using in OnPassive. This is make us also a great leader in the technology. So we use also robotics. So the robotics we use also to collect data. We use the robotics also to sample, customize service and query. So we make our system more effective. So this is another great tool that we use it to collecting data or maybe handling simple customer query or customer service stuff. So this is robotic, make it more efficient for us as well. We also use technological predictive analytics. So this type of technology also we use in OnPassive. This technology also we use it to think about the target market. So like if we want to target special area or typical area, we use that technology to target or identify the trends in those areas. So this is the technology that we use in the modern technology as well. So to target customers. So we don't use old fashion of targeting customers. So this is predict analytic. So we use also content marketing. So the content marketing for those who are good guru in the marketing also. This is a new fashion, also powerful tool that can help you to drive traffic to your website. So this is a powerful tool also as well that OnPassive using for the modern technology. So above all, we have the best security powered by artificial intelligence system. We have automation, we have innovation labs. So all this make OnPassive the leader of the technologies. So again, OnPassive with our innovation labs, we work on the technology to develop more technologies so that we still using the powerful and the latest technology. So artificial intelligence system is one of the latest technology powered by most of our products, all the digital products we use in our brother Collins mentioned as well. And Bob also mentioned also about this technology, so that I'm not going into that. So like trying to repeat what my brothers have said so far. So OnPassive is a leader of technology. So Antolin, I will leave it there.
Thanks, Vincent. I think we're going to be superior in so many areas, but The big ones are automation, innovation, AI, security. So lots is coming to the world. The world is going to just love it. All right, now we go on to Oliver Fonte. Hi, Oliver.
Yeah, hi. Hi, Lynn.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, thank you for being there for us. And I want to thank all the participants here today. Madi Degambo, thank you for opening this webinar for us. And I want to say, my name is Oliver Fonte. I'm talking from Baltimore, Maryland, United States. I am your friend. OnPassive, a leader in technology. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Because if you look at all what my colleagues, Bob, thank you, Collins, thank you, Vincent, wonderful presentation, all of you. If you summarize all what they've said, and you look into OnPassive, you look into Mr. Ash Mofara, what he is doing, our tech guys in Hyderabad, I want to say thank you guys all. Thank you guys for doing a wonderful job. Thank you guys for making us to be the leader in technology in the world. Everything that surrounds OnPassive, we are the leader. We are leading. Burj Khalifa building, we are not in the market. We got it, 2 floors. Look at our marketing campaign that started in Dubai. History in the making. Look at our employees. Mr. Ash Mofara has hired some employees in Hyderabad that they're just brainstorming, just there brainstorming. They have food, drinks, everything, just brainstorming. We've not been in the market. My colleagues also talk about the labs. We are there. All our products that are being embedded with AI, automated and integration. These are the 3 main things. These are the 3 main things that have made us know we are leading. We are leading the world today. These 3 main things. Mr. Ash Mofara, he has scanned the whole IT technology products. He saw the gaps. He took all the gaps. He corrected all the gaps. Not only that, he used AI. He looked into all the product. He took, I don't want to call the names, but let me just please just pay me call. Look at OMail, VPN, O Virtual. He looks all those products, human resource products around the world. He saw the gaps that were there. He fixed it. He didn't only fix it. We use AI. We use AI also. That is how he's stuck in the cool, Take each of our products and look into them. There's no match with any that is in the market. Like Marcel always said that they are all in life support, like especially OConnect. Then like OConnect, all the other products that are all from Zoom to Cisco WebEx, life support. Like Bob said, we are going to get 80% of the market. Yes, we are. OnPassive, a leader in technology. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. I have a formula that I always use. Our products. When you want to talk about OnPassive, the products. Plus affordable price. Plus traffic. Plus marketing equals to sales. Sales means money. When I had our CEO last night, Julia and Michael Williams show, answering questions, he's doing everything to make us comfortable. When he said that there will be no more OTP, I was like, bam, he got it. Because there are some countries that the email, that is the highest problem with us. Emails. There are some people that they've misplaced their credentials to log into their emails. Now no more OTP, we are fine. We are leading because our CEO listened to us. He listened to the founders. He knows our problems. He knows our employees, their problems, and he takes action. This is what we call a leader, a true leader. A true leader that doesn't only lead, but understand where the company is going, understand the products. We are not going to the stock market. Name all these other tech companies that are in the stock market. Go to Wall Street. They're all there. We are not going to the stock market. This is big. This is big because we are going to be out of all those regulations. When you go to the stock market, you have regulations. Those regulations, they are going to restrict us. The molars that we are going to make, they'll give it to those regulations in the stock market, they'll take it. But now, the molars will come back to us. We are leading in the market. When you look at the website that is coming, like Bob mentioned, fluid, dynamic, we're going to have every day new website. Tell me which other company, OnPassive, a leader in the technology world. A leader in the technology world. When you look also the technology that is within OnPassive, from our firewalls coming down, before you get into our inner circle, you have the static and the dynamic firewalls. Before you penetrate it to get into our database, is not a problem. The technology also, the equipment that connect to our servers from fiber optic with a laser on top of it, the own security. Data center, green. Backup power, backup internet. We are the leader in the technology. We lead distinction, double, triple X leading. We are not yet in the market. You want to talk about traffic? Our CEO is a guru of traffic, a marketer. He always tells us that he wants to flex his muscles. His job has not even started. His own job has not started. As a marketer, his own job has not started. And driving traffic has not yet started. Please, when I listened to Mike Ellis' video yesterday, he advised us to prepare ourselves mentally for what is coming. Please prepare yourself. Because the rumble that we talk about is here already. We are counting. He said within 3 weeks, OnPassive products will be in the market. So you can imagine how they are going to receive us with two free products that are going into the market, ONET and OMail. Well, he said yesterday, again, OMail is going to be when any product that is going out, OMail is going to be there. That is a marketing strategy to drive traffic. That's a marketing strategy to drive traffic to us. Why are we not leading? So in all sectors, OnPassive is leading. In all sectors, we are leading. You want to talk about marketing? You want to talk about what? We are leading. We have control. We have control over everything from our data center, domain, website. We are leading. Tell me which company that has come to the market with their own data center. Not any kind of data center. We have a data center from the cloud, multi-region, on-prem, fluid. Tell me. And guess what? Everything OnPassive, unlimited. It was a very good decision that he took, that we migrated all our data to our own data center. This is something that the four of us, the tech guys, have been discussing months back, that it will be good for us to have our own data center. Because the mafia that is with all these tech companies, that the mafia, they can mess us because we are going to lead. Now we have our own data center. Guess what? When OConnect comes, OMail, unlimited, We have that control that we can decide whatever thing OnPassive want to do. We decide. We have a data center that we don't store our data out there that has a meter. AWS do have S3 bucket that it increases. It's like a meter. The more data that comes in, it increases, and that is how they're charging us. That is how they do charge their customers. But with OnPassive, everything unlimited. Tell me which company that will not come to us. Tell me. OConnect is going to consume a lot of data, If we store our data with these other providers, all the money that we'll be making goes to them. But now everything comes back to us. It was a very smart decision that Mr. Ash Mufarah took. I applaud him for that. Each account has its own domain, name, never heard of, with the website running on top of it, that reside on it. The 1.4 million of us own our own domain, and our website is there. Never heard of. Nobody comes to OnPassive without passing through the founders. It's big. It is big. If you can wrap your head around it, then you know where we are heading to. You know where we are heading to. And you know what OnPassive is all about. The structure that Mr. Ash Mufarah has put together. Universities are going, he's going to be a case study to most universities. And I believe me, he's going to be a Nobel Peace Prize. He's going to take a Nobel Peace Prize in technology. Because we are leading. We are the leader. We didn't want to be arrogant with that topic, because if that topic, the way we look at it yesterday or on Tuesday, we said no. We don't want to be arrogant. But we are. We are. We are. My brothers and sisters, we are. Obless. I know Collins Bob also talk about Obless. Look at what Obless is going to do. Obless is going to reduce or minimize crime rate, because all of us are going to replicate ourselves. The 1.5 million of us are going to replicate ourselves. We are going to touch lives. OnPassive has complied with in the 196 countries all over the world. And that 196 countries that we have founders there, one founder will touch somebody's life in that country. We are going to reduce crime rate. We are going to reduce crime rate. Financial stress is going to be past tense, not present. It will not be present and future. It will be past tense. And we are going to have a lot that we are going to impact life. Healthcare will help people. I heard also Mike Ellis, he said in Denver, I think he called the name of a hospital or what, that he is going to take care of that. Look at what we are thinking. Everybody now thinks about what to do next when we are in the market. Start making the molars. Start making the molars. We are going to transform the world by helping people. Put money in people's pocket also. People who are making $1 or cannot afford $1 a day, they'll be able to make at least $50 a day, or even $10 a day, or even $5 a day. Our mentality, Mr. Ash Mufarah has changed our mentality. OnPassive is not about profit, but about humanity. That is why we say OnPassive, a leader in technology. We are the leader in technology. Taking control, have control over everything, never heard of. Being in the industry for this while, all these years, never heard of. Never. He told us that we are going to be the one to stop or reduce the recession. The world is now in recession. Yeah, presidents and prime minister, they don't want to say it, but that is the truth. Through the side of humanity, we are going to help. Our products, affordable price. That CEO, they'll come and buy. They'll come to buy one product, they'll end up getting, they want to come and get O Connect, they'll end up getting O Virtual, they'll end up getting O Staff. Unlimited. Unlimited. Now they'll be able to put more money into their employees, their pocket, and give them more, give the raise and bonus. We cannot beat that. Is that not part of reducing the recession that is coming? So when you look at OnPassive all round, when you look at OnPassive all round, we are fine and we are doing good. We are the leader. We are going to lead the industry. We are going to lead the industry. Yes. When you look at our security, I will say, please, nobody should panic. Nobody should panic. When he talked about the OTP yesterday, last night, when at least I said, but why shouldn't we have, why should we stop OTP? I said, but the security. Then when he explained further, I got it. But again, AI comes with its own security. So when I started digging and look into it detailedly, I saw that we are fine. Our security is perfect. Our security is going to be perfect. It's perfect. Not that it's going to. We have a good security, a tight security. I want to thank the guys them again in Hyderabad for doing a good job, and we are dominating in all sectors. Building, he's still adding multi-region. Tell me, he's putting all. He's strategizing. He told us that we are going to have 4 more offices around the world. 4 more offices. Building more, expanding, extending more multi-regions. This is huge. This is huge. And we've complied with all these countries. It's not chocolate. He sent all his attorney, all OnPassive attorney, they were all around 196 countries to make sure that we comply. Can you tell me if the other tech countries, they comply in all these other countries? I say no. People just buy their products without complying. We comply in all those countries. OnPassive is going to be the biggest business that history has ever witnessed. That is true. I will say that authoritatively. Being in the industry and know what some of those products are. I was talking with Bob today. He said we were breaking things down. We're breaking things down. I don't see any company. I think we should give, look, we are loyal and the trust also for be beside our CEO all through what he's going through, all things that he's going through. That days that he is not fine. We know the load that he is carrying. He goes to some meetings, he'll come out discouraged, but he'll come to us and he'll talk to us and smile. I don't know the kind of heart that he got. Because if he would have been a CEO, he would go to some of those meetings, come out and unleash that, what he gathered to us. But he'll come and smile with us and talk to us with some calmness. He is a born leader. He is a born leader. He has that personality. He has that personality. OnPassive, we are the pioneer of end-to-end solution. Yes, we are. Building our products from scratch up, and we have that template. That's why he told us that the ecosystem is a done deal. It's done. Go have that template. If you call Mr. Ash Mufara and tells him, please, can you build us this product? How long will it take you to give us this product? Mr. Ash Mufara will give it to you. He will tell you 6 months or 1 year or 3 months. Because we have that template already. We are leading. No company that I know, being in the industry, that they started building their product from scratch up, from the foundation up, with AI, automation 100%, and integration. These 3 things is what is making us that is going to take us, that is making us, we are the leader. And let me say it again. He looked into all the products that are in the market today. He saw the gaps that are there. Let me say it again. And he has fixed it. That is why we are going to be the leader in the market. We will be leading. We will be leading in this market. I want to say, my dear brothers and sisters, fellow founders, dear OnPassive Air, we are fine where we are. Don't be scared. All what we want to say, visit your back office regularly. Start preparing yourself, preparing the money to activate your account. Because what Mr. Ash Mufara will come and tell us on Tuesday, prepare yourself mentally also. Some of us, we cannot sleep now. We will not be able to sleep because we are leading. I also want to thank Mr. Mohammed Kamal and the crew in Dubai, what they are doing. I want to thank them and that God will continue to bless them. Thank you, Lynn. Bye.
Thank you, Oliver. We appreciate you. I still think you are the evangelist of OnPassive. And are you excited? Do you believe in OnPassive? Oliver, do you believe in OnPassive?
I do. 1,000+%.
Okay, good.
I sleep and I drink and you know, everything OnPassive.
All right.
It's my life now. It's my life.
Sounds good. Thanks for sharing with us, man. We
Thank you,
appreciate
sir.
it.
Thank
And
you.
all you tech guys, we appreciate it. Let's get some words of wisdom from Suwanee, Georgia, Mr. Bill Williams, or Dr. Bill Williams, I'm sorry. Come on down.
Thanks,
and
sir.
share with us.
Hey, Ron, thank you so much.
You're
Can you hear
welcome.
me okay?
Yes, sir.
Well, I want to say I'm glad to see you here right out of the hospital, flying with, you know, your colors. Well done, sir. I'm glad you
Thank
came
very
out.
much. Thank you.
And I saw Tina put up a little note, says she's dancing, wants to find somebody to dance with. So Tina, come on down. We'll do a jig. I'm not so good on Irish jigs, but I'd like to learn. Speaking of Ireland and England, UK, my heart goes out to everyone in UK, particularly because my daughter-in-law is a British citizen and my two grandchildren are both British citizens, having lived there with my son for the first 6 years of their life and my grandson. And so they lived there as they got married and just recently moved to the United States after living in Qatar for a year and a half. So I know the British are having a hard time right now, and we're with them in our thoughts. Tonight, I want to talk about collaboration. You know, it's important to seize the day. The famous saying is carpe diem. Carpe diem, seize the day, make every day count. And we don't have very many days left before things start to rock and roll pretty seriously with things that we want to happen. And so what can we do between now and 10 days? What can we actually create? Well, the urgency factor is upon us. And I'm getting a lot of people call me up to say, what can I do? And so over the last 2.5 years, I've been putting people into the process, and most of them don't do a thing. They sit and wait to watch what happens, right? But the top 10 or 20%, they're looking to see what's happening and they want to do something. They're the builders out there. And so I'm speaking to the builders. And to everyone who thinks that they're not a builder, listen to this. The power of one can make a total difference in your future. One person. What if you found a Marty DeGarmo and you said, Marty, would you like to know a little bit more about OnPassive? What if you found a Mike Ellis? What if you found a Gerstminder? Somebody who's just going to take off and run with it without you having to do anything. Well, there's a lot of people out there like that. If you can just mind them and find them. it's a nugget of gold just sitting there. So today, for instance, I spent 3 hours with a founder who drove in from Mississippi, about 8 hours, and he brought a friend who was up North Atlanta, and they came over and spent 3 hours going through the basics. And, we started brainstorming. We started from very scratch, how to open up the thing and look in it and go forward. And before we finished it, we had already done some game planning about Bless and how to build small houses. I mean, it fit right in with what we're doing in Bless. We're trying to provide homes for the homeless, for the low-income people who can't afford a home. And so they have a business, they have a project in mind. So that was just the first 3 hours it wasn't the first 3 hours of the day, because I get up at 6 o'clock and go run or walk with Sadiq, my buddy that's here. And we walk about 3 miles in the morning to get the blood flow. Balance is important. Everybody's got to be physically healthy, mentally healthy, so you can live long enough to spend the money you're going to make. You don't want to give it all to your grandchildren, do you? You got to enjoy some of it. So Sadiq and I walk, try to keep healthy, talk about what we should be eating. He shows me his oatmeal and I show him my cream puffs. So, I'm not eating as good as he is. But we talk about technology and marketing when we walk for that 2 hours. And that technology and that marketing turns into ideas of how to grow the business. And so the power of one, if you find one person who knows more than you, that can lead to something. And I think we're going to see something that Ash is going to be doing, because I mentioned this to him one time before and he grinned. When he gets that silly grin, it means yes, but I can't tell you. And so he was talking about connected TVs. I was asking him if we're going to use connected TVs and how to market through the specific use of targeted traffic directed to people's TVs. So I don't know if he is, but I'm just saying it right here. You can write it down. There's a specific marketing tool, connected TVs, that could radically change the way we connect to people for a low cost. So that's the key. Direct targeted traffic at low cost. And that fits our mindset, right? So when you talk about what did you do today, you start off with your foot in the right direction and you keep going. And so after that meeting was over, then I had a power meeting with a real estate agent and a marketing genius. And I put them two together and watched them ideas back and forth about how they could build on passive, plus build their other business that they already have. And when you can put people together that have power, you can sit there and learn. Like when I met with Ash Mefarth and Dr. Kinora Shaw in Orlando, I basically sat back and watched them talk about medical and technology and how they could bring those together. And we're going to have a seminar, a webinar on September 18th with Dr. Kinora Shaw on Sunday morning at 8:30 to 9:30. And Gershminder is going to be the host. He's going to be the moderator. And so we're trying to get Mohammed Kamal to come on also if he's free. So that'll be a focused meeting on medical around the world and how OnPassive could connect to medicine and how that technology can benefit the medical community and how the medical community could be a major part. So we've been courting these medical guys around the world. It's like 3 million of them. We've been courting them to come into OnPassive full force. And so we're really close. And there's a worldwide gala going to be in Italy on the island of Sardinia next summer. And one of my focuses is to bring OnPassive into that arena and speak to the entire world about OnPassive on that stage. And so every time you meet one person, it could lead to something very big, is what I'm saying. Technology solves a lot of problems. And one thing people want is they want money in their pocket. And because we connected to people with a heart, they're heart led, and Oh Bless is a major cultural connection we have between every one of us. We can certainly say that the money is going to create our lifestyle, which is then going to be part of the blessing ability that we'll have. When we have lifestyle handle, blessing ability becomes a joy rather than a struggle. You know, most people worry about where's the next dollar coming from to pay the rent, and they can't see in their mind to give away that dollar if they don't have that extra. And so the extra is going to be a big part of our blessing ability. But I was very heartened to hear Ash talk last night, and I hope you all got to hear that recording. If you didn't see it live last night, it was extremely moving what he had to say. He said, we're going to teach and train and then move on to the next one with our Oh Bless concept. We don't want to just give money away. That's not our major purpose. Certainly you can. Your choice is personal. But his idea is to give people a fishing pole, some bait, a few hooks, and the line, and teach them to fish. Maybe he'll show them where to drop the line in the water. He's going to give them a lot of information of how to do things. And then he's going to send them on and say, you should be self-sufficient now that you have this training we've given you, this business in a box, perhaps. If we have them earn their way in, they're going to appreciate it more, Ash said. And we firmly believe that. As I've been working with people all around the world for, 30 years doing missions, I always found that the most appreciative people were the ones who put a little bit in the game and not the ones who we gave everything to totally free. They earned their way in by participating with us, helping us do something, not necessarily paying us money, but they were part of our team. They were part of the resources that we used to build a hospital. They were part of the team to put on a program to teach leadership. So giving people the dignity of what charity can be by having them be participants is more important than just giving people away things for free. And Ash reiterated that last night. So I was glad to see that. And that kind of mirrors something that we're doing here in Atlanta with Team BAM and Pastor Tony and Pastor Ron, where we're setting up a teaching system where we'll teach people about OnPassive, get them involved as customers and then resellers, and then have them go through a 6 months training program where they become excellent trainers to train the next group of resellers. And each one will be required to basically do homework, basically own the system, know how it works, and then be able to train somebody else. And it's a system of replication of leadership. So that's pretty much what we're doing here. And we have a lot of focuses with leadership groups, and each one has their own interests. Each has an expertise. And so if you could take the power of that one person and multiply it, collaboration, things will work out much better than if you're trying to do it all by yourself. And that's the point I wanted to share tonight, is that our future is tied to working together better than it is if we try to go it alone. And we do work together pretty good with all these tech guys, with all these leadership hosts that we have, with all the webinar presenters. I'm more proud of the people that I see coming up and stepping up and speaking than I am anything else, because in the beginning there was only a few, and now there's hundreds. And it's the rise of the tide that lifts all boats. So here we are. Thanks, Lynn, for letting me have a few minutes.
Dr. Bill, thank you very much. We appreciate you
Thanks, Ron.
sharing this with us. And you always have something great to say. And, we're glad to have you having these webinars. So let's see. Let's go to my friend and everybody else's friend in El Paso, the man of the hour, Mr. Marty DeGarmo. Come on down, Marty.
Hey, hey, hello, everybody. Happy Friday night. Cannot believe it's the 9th of September, but have to deal with it. Time flies, even if you're not having fun. Yeah, we were talking about, I agree with Dr. Bill with the seeing new people pop up. To me, that's the best part of OnPassive, really. While we're on this journey, I love seeing new people. I'm seeing names I've never seen before, people talking that I've never talked before. So that's amazing to me. Absolutely love it. You guys know that because I say it almost every day. As far as OnPassive being superior in the field of digital products and digital company, and they're going to set new standards, I believe. As time went on, you wonder, like, I was happy to find a business that just was even and treated people equal, and everybody had an even playing field. I had no idea what I got into. I had no idea where this was going. I had an idea it was big. I had an idea, the little bit that I heard, that, if it's 10% of what I think, it's going to blow people away. But that guy that got in here going on 4 years ago, that company's long gone. We have zoomed past that into whatever we're at now. And do I think that we will be one of the best? I think we will be the best. I think we will be the standard of where everybody wants to be. We will be the ones where they say, well, let's try to be like them. And it'll happen fairly quickly. How did we get here? And I think the philosophy of the business is why we are going where we're going. Technology's always been there. We have new technologies every minute. A computer loses $5 in value every day after the day you buy it, because the technology is growing that fast. But because of Mr. Mufar's approach to the business was, what can I give value-wise to the people in the world, what they need, it just flips everything upside down, because he made a new competition in the world. It's totally new. It's like we're really not in competition with anyone. It's not fair to say that. How can you be in competition with somebody entering this business as a multi-unicorn platform and say, well, we're in competition with this guy, that guy, or this guy? It's not fair. No, we're not. We're not. We're in competition with us. And because Mr. Mufar wants to be the best of the best, and we have morphed into this monster of a business, it's not fair to Apple. It's not fair to these other companies for them to compare to us. I used to compare to them. That has been bye-bye a long time ago. They will be comparing to us. When? I don't know. It doesn't matter. It's going to happen. It's just the law. People look at other companies for where they want to be. People talk in companies, in boardrooms, of people that they want their company to be like. OnPassive will be that discussion. It started with Burj Khalifa. It started where we started. We started on top. We didn't start in a garage. We started with the philosophy of the company. What is it? Can we build a product as cheap as possible? No. Can we build the best product that is user-friendly and gives so much value to the person that they're overwhelmed on how fast they can get in? They're not looking around to say, well, I could stay here or I could go. That's over. All this competition talk and all this where we might be, we are where OnPassive is, And where we are, no one has ever been. It's that simple. There is no, well, we're almost like them, or they're almost like, no. We're on passive, and they're companies of the world. But on passive world is going to soon be the world. And the competition will be for them to try to get where we're at. The problem is when they go to chase where we were, tomorrow will be farther ahead. So they're going to be chasing a running train. It's good for the economy. It's good for mankind. It's good for business people. It's good for people that want to buy stuff, because the only way to compete with this monster is start doing monstrous things like value. That's something that these older guys and people that are in the stock market, and Oliver brought it up, we're not in the stock market. We don't have to please anyone. You don't have to please 5 or 6 guys at the board table. You don't have to please stockholders. We have to please Ashwin Farr, whose standard is above normal. Stratosphere is above normal. And he surrounded himself with 1 million abnormal people. What happens when you do that? It makes you something that nobody else is. I spent a couple years in this business, and you automatically compare. That's all I got. I compared to what I did for 15 years before I got here. I compared to business I've been in. I compared to people I work for. And a few weeks ago, it hit me. Stop. Because if you're comparing to anyone else, any other company, any other business, you're downplaying who we really are. We could have done it 6 months ago. You could compare. Not now. Those days are over. Stand tall. We're all 6'5". We're all computer experts. We're all marketing experts. We're all about to take the scene of this world and shake it upside down. Ask sent me a voicemail today. If he sounded like Elmer Fudd. He was so excited about what he just saw on OConnect, he can't hardly speak right. That's one product. It was good enough 6 months ago. It was good enough 3 months ago. Every day we speak and every day that we go on, it's better. Light years better than anything we've seen, anything we've been on, anything that you could buy outside of OnPassive. So you take all the products and don't waste your time. Don't think about them and us. Think about us and how them would like to be with us. Because like I said, there will be courses. How to become OnPassive. What has OnPassive done? What did they do? They took all the nasty and wiped it out, took all the positive and said, I want to make partners. As many people will lock hands with me. That's what Ed said. He didn't put a limit. One day he shut it down. There's no more founders. But he never had a limit. He just said, okay, I'll be partners to lock arms with me. Believe in what I'm doing. I'll do all the heavy work. I'll spend all the money. You just stand behind me, have faith, have trust, and I will take you somewhere you've never been before. We're weeks away from where we're going. And it's only going to get better and better and better and better. And I'm telling you, I'm done comparing. I don't want to be Amazon. I don't want to, if you ever hear me say, could you imagine if you were a founder in Amazon? Maybe a year ago. But if I was a founder in Amazon, I would be taking a pay cut. So why would I want to go back? Everyone here is part of something you have no idea. And that's the fun of it. And we're hooked to a gentleman that wants to enhance anything he can for you in your life so that you can come to a computer, turn it on, click, click, big, box, boom, and go enjoy your life. Because the technology, one platform, log in, log out, make your life simple, and go enjoy your life. It's heaven on earth. While we're here, my God, let's just grab a hold of it and fly like the wind, because that's what's coming. And every product that he's doing, above market value, above market value. We don't have to sell anything. I truthfully don't think he would have to spend $1 on advertising. Once it gets rolled, once people see what we have, I think he could put that away and just open the door bigger and bigger and bigger, because people are going to be coming in by the millions. They have to come. Why? Because he built it. He built a company for everybody that wants it. He knows what they want. It's not rocket science. We want it. Are people different than we are? No, they want it. There's marketers out there right now jumping from 15 different apps and buttons and logins to try to market, and losing money every month, and every once in a while making a little bit. And when they make it, they forget how much they lost. In general, they're not even breaking even. This company was made for everyone, put in a very short amount of time. Because of his design and what he did, it's going to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. Buy tissues, invest in tissues, because you're going to be crying. Every month will be better than the month before. You're going to have to turn the indicator up because it's going to annoy your friends. Oliver's got money. Oliver's got money. Oliver's got... Shut it off. But I'm telling you, that's where we're at. So to think, we got to stop this comparison. It's a waste of time. It doesn't exist. It did in the beginning. We are so far past that. So far past that. I mean, he's interviewing aerospace engineers. Where is he going? I don't know. I think he put the world upside down. Maybe he's going to Mars. Maybe he's got another planet he wants to flip upside down. I don't know. But anyway, that's where we're going. That's where we are. And it's happening very soon. Very soon. We're going to be... Last night he brought up some stuff like OTP, brought up the other, and I was kind of like, whoa. I was kind of surprised. But you know what it is? It's from watching what's going on. He needs this thing to work for everybody, from the poor little kid in the jungle to the rich fat kid in New York. And that's what he's doing. That's what he's working on, making it user-friendly for everyone. But we don't need to compare. Could we be? We are #1 in the world right now, and we haven't launched yet. We're a multi-unicorn company, many times over. Bob Jacucci said, I think we'll get 85% of the market of like Zoom and teleconferencing. I believe he's right. I believe some of them may not make the wave. Some of them may not be able to compete. But it's never Ash's intention of hurting anyone. It's lifting up mankind. It has nothing to do with putting anybody down. But if you can't compete, you probably shouldn't be. If you can't compete with OnPassive, you probably shouldn't be here. Because there's a good chance there's greed involved. How much can you make and how cheap can you get away with it? And when you say the word cheap, who are you talking to? You're talking to me. You're trying to get over on me. If I can make something cheap, Marty will pay for it, I'm happy. OnPassive says, no, if I can make something golden at a low price, unlimited, that should make us happy. And that's going to make the world happy, and we're part of it. And that's my 2 cents. Thank you.
Marty, thanks a lot, man. We appreciate you and all you do. And the sacrifices that you've probably had to make in the last 4.5 years. So it's great to hear from you. Len, I think you want to go into the chat now. Questions. So I'm going to let you take this over.
Okie dokie. This is now our chance to hear from you. This is our open mic period where you get to ask your questions or make your comments. Hope you guys took notes. Just kidding, you don't have to take notes. But if you have any comments or questions, this is the time, people.
You
We
know,
want
Len,
to hear
one
from
more
you.
thing, Len.
Oh, what?
I missed the webinar last night. So I've got to run in the morning. So I will be listening in my truck to this webinar that's everybody talking about where Ash spoke, because
Yeah,
man, you've done more than pique my interest. So I
good.
missed it, darn it, but I'll listen to it.
You can always watch the recording. So the recording, for everybody to know, the recording of the webinar with Michael Williams yesterday, the recording is posted now in your back office. You can listen to the recording of the complete webinar or just the recording of the part where Mr. Mufaro answers questions. So either one. The one with him just answering questions is almost 2 hours long, just so you know. But you can listen to it in little pieces, you know, as you have free time. Wow, I'm so happy. We got lots of hands raised. Woohoo! It is now, we've been here for 1 hour, 45 minutes. So what we're going to do is try to get through all of you. Do you think you guys can express yourself in 2 minutes? I know what Dr. Benny's going to say. She hates that 2-minute rule. Look at her expression. We know her so well. She's always says, I know you want me to limit to 2 minutes. That's not possible. She always says that. We could get a kick out of her. But anyway, if you can try to limit yourselves to 1 to 2 minutes, monitor yourselves. That would be awesome, because then we can hear from more people. Because I see now we've got 5 people wanting to speak. All right, so Sherry Green, we're so glad to have you, Sherry. How you been, Sherry? I can unmute. Yesterday, the recording is posted now in your back office. Try unmute, click the unmute button. You see it, Sherry? No? Let me try again. Okay, do you see it now?
Okay, got it. Hi.
You got it, you got it. All right, good to have you.
Okay,
here.
hi everyone. Hi. Wow, geez. Listen, I'm at work. Okay, I'm at work, and I used to come to the webinars all the time, and I got in trouble for at work, and so I'm just slipping on real quick here, just to say, show my gratitude. I am always watching in the background. Look, and I'm vibrating. I'm just so happy right now. I know that I'm going to be able to leave my job and go out and do what it is that we're here to do. And I want to say thank you so much to the tech team. It took me a little bit of time with the thick accent to understand, but man, I listened to you guys, and holy, I've learned so much. And to everyone else, I'm empowered every single day when I'm listening in the background while I'm at work. Okay, I'm here in spirit, and I love you guys. And Marty DeGarmo, man, you take me to church every day, man. Every day you inspire me, so thank you. And to Ash Makari, thank you. And I love you guys. Okay, so I'm always here, just can't come on. So thank you for letting me share tonight. Okay.
Thank you, Sherry. You wear your heart on your sleeves always. But yeah, we're
Wow.
like you.
I don't know where that just came from. I just was like listening, and I'm just like, I just am like over the moon with, I know that it's right, that it's here.
Yay.
And I've been enslaved to my job, and now I know that I'm not gonna have to do it anymore.
Yes,
So,
life is going to be good for so many of
you
us.
wait, when I can finish my job, I'm coming out. You guys are gonna see me, okay? I promise.
Definitely. We're going to Gonna have so
Anyways.
many meetups, Sherry, constant meetups.
Yeah.
Meet me for breakfast. Let's go to Paris for breakfast.
Yeah,
Okay, hop on
right.
the plane.
Sorry.
We're gonna
We're
have
just
a
gonna
blast.
we're gonna lift up the world. You know, like I just see some faces now. If I can, just for a second, can I just acknowledge a couple of people?
Yes,
Just
you may.
like actually, no, I'm everybody, everyone. We're all equal. We're all doing our part. And so I am beyond blessed to be part of this passive family. So thank every single person here. I love you all. Okay, I gotta go. So love you guys.
Don't get in trouble with your boss. Go
Yeah,
quiet.
exactly, right?
Our
Back to work.
secret.
Back to work. Back to work.
All righty. Thank you for being here. Sherry. All right, Armand, you're so funny. Okay, now we got, your laugh makes me laugh, by the way. Anyway, okay, we go on to Lily Lane. How are you, Lily?
I'm fine. How are you, Lynn?
Good to have you here.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I want to thank the Old Tech Pros. I just love listening to them. Dr. Bill Williams, I enjoyed what you talked about tonight. And Marty, you always on target. So thank you all so much for sharing what you did with us. Tonight's subject talks about leaders in technology, and I don't know anything about technology, but I do know about leadership. There is a book called The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, and all 21 of those laws represent our founder, Mr. Ash. But tonight I want to reference law number 15. And law number 15 says that it is the law of victory. And what it does is that a leader will always find a way for the team to win. And that's definitely is Mr. McFarland. It also talked about when the pressure is a little hard or challenges, then the leader is at his best. And I recall when Marty talked about some of the challenges that Mr. Ash has experienced. You couldn't tell it based on his reaction. Somebody had to tell me because I never would have known. But that's what we call a real leader. Whatever it takes to do, that he will find a way to do it. And there are three things that he said many things, but three that always stay with me, and that is do or die. I will change your life. No one will be left behind. Those three things stays with me because of the fact that he is not trying to find a way. He has already found a way in order for us to win. So great leaders, two components. One is there must be unity in the vision. We all must be together in order to win, in order to follow him. And then diversity of skills. When we listen to the different people talk and what they do, there are many, many, many skills in this group. And that, again, is going to cause us to win because people are going to be utilizing their skills and doing what needs to be done. So I ask you a question tonight. Are we going to have the law of victory in our corner as we fight to help not only ourselves, but to help those who are less fortunate than we are? So I would say we're going to help them through teaching and through training. So when our ship comes in, we must be willing to unload. Thank you, Lynn, for this opportunity.
As usual, you're very
Lynn.
so eloquent. And I can see Armand is happy with what you said as well.
Thank you, Armand.
You're welcome. I'm privileged to be here. Thanks.
All righty. Now we go on to Tina Go in Singapore.
Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. All you lovely fellow amphibians. Well, after that eloquent speaking, I'm going to rattle. 2 minutes rattle, babble. But I just want to say, I mean, thank you, OTech Pros. You know, I always try to catch you, not just once, not just twice, but try to be all the time. I wasn't here last week because I was not feeling well, but truly yesterday was mind blowing for me, and especially so right after I asked that question on OBLESS, and I think that has touched me the very first time when you talked about OBLESS, and Chrissy Angel Johnson talked about Passive Angel. So but let's get to the point here. We're talking about technology and leadership, how Passive is the leader of technology. I want to just share a little bit of what the elements of our digital transformation that Passive is going through. And it all is said and done by our CEO, Ash Mufareh, whom I'm still connected to him. I don't know how, but really on a higher level. He looked at how he talked about customer experience, talking about operational agility, and how he made the culture and leadership in Hyderabad team itself. They're not just one leader, two leaders, but making all the each of the functional teams, cross-functional teams, to lead their own sprint. That's what I'm really amazed about. So he himself walked the talk in terms of leadership across the organization, doing a different mode with his soft skill, with his emotional quotient, how he treats, that shows how he treats his employees. And to us, he tells us to think big, not just think big, but dream big. Dream bigger than you can dream, whatever you dream right now. And that is so true in terms of leadership, self-leadership, because you've always got to make yourself rise up after achieving one success and another. And that's what I've always been looking forward to. And that's why I got all this crazy good list that I have for OBLESS projects. And I'm so glad that what he said about how Passive is going to partner or support us. I am over the moon, and I'm not coming back. I'll probably go to Jupiter, like it says, or Pluto. Thank you so much. My 2 minutes is up. Thank you, Lynn. Thank you, OTech Pros, for bringing up to technology education. Love you all.
Thank you, Tina, our technology lover. Appreciate you. Now we go on to Dr. Benny. How are you, Dr. Benny? Oh, gotta click the unmute button. There you go. There you go.
Angeline, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. I want to greet each and everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. To my brothers and sisters on this amazing webinar in different parts of the globe. I know Auntie Lynn told us that we should jot down something. The first thing I want to, first of all, thank our tech brothers and sisters in Hyderabad for the hard working. They have been working so hard, sleepless night, because they want to make sure that our products are perfect. As we all know, we have a CEO who is a perfectionist. Mr. Ash, I want to thank you for everything you have done. If it wasn't for you, with the vision that you saw, we will not be here today. And I want to thank all our founders because you guys saw the vision. Now, at this moment, I want to thank our Tech Pro brothers. I love you guys. Thank you so much for the update regarding leading technology. OnPassive is a leading technology, as well as Dr. Bill and Brother Marty, the Gamo, and the rest of my sisters who have spoken. Now, Brother Collins talked about collaboration just like Dr. Bill. Now, according to kissflow.com, collaboration is the process of two or more people, or should I say founders or team members, working together in order to complete a task. Now, when it comes to this, our technology based upon OnPassive, our products, as we all know, they're the best. Why? First of all, OnPassive deals with artificial intelligence. All our products are secured. Now, do you guys remember what happened, I believe in November, when our CEO rewarded some of his employees with SUV? The reason is because those employees, they work so hard. And having a CEO who loves his employees, he will do what it takes to make them happy. Remember that if you are an employee, if you are happy doing your work, your CEO, our CEO will reward you. And remember that when they reward you, you work harder, and I know that you will never quit. Even if a company wants you, another company, you will say, no, OnPassive is the best. And something happened again, I believe last year or 2 years ago, that our CEO rewarded our leadership, that time, leadership council members, because of the hard work they were doing. He rewarded them with laptops and cell phones. To tell the truth, I haven't seen a company rewarding. Maybe there are a lot of them out there, but because of this OnPassive, since I joined in 2020, I have been loving, and I will continue to love OnPassive till the end of my life. I just want to say I love each and everyone, and even though I have a lot to say, but I'll be quiet at this moment. Thank you to each and everyone. Thank you, our tech brothers. I love you guys.
Thank you, Dr. Benny. You did well. That was like 3 minutes, 4 minutes. That's good for you. Awesome. All right, now we go to Bridget and Kamsi. You can take the floor, Bridget. Good to have you here.
Thank you, Auntie Lynn, for the opportunity. I'd like to say thank you to all those who have spoken ahead of me, Dr. Benny, Tina, Marty, thank you for the wise words. Thank you to all the tech pros. It's just like always, it's always been an inspiration from you guys. Well, the topic of today, did I say thank you to Dr. Bill? Dr. Bill Williams? Okay, the topic of today is OnPassive, the leader in tech. Well, everybody has talked about the technology, how, of course, we are the first company with total digital solution and AI and all of that. That's a given. Yeah, of course, we are the best when it comes to that. But what I want to talk about is the fact that there is more to Mr. Ashmo Farah. I'm yet to know of a company that brings the best out of all the employees, just like the founders. Looking around, everybody is striving to be the best in whatever they do. You know, so I've never seen that before. So to me, we're a leader in everything, that in particular. And when a company when the employees or the founders, everybody's trying to be the best at what they do, of course, we're going higher places. So that's to me it's a leader on his own. So that's what I wanted to talk about. Thank you.
Thank you for bringing a different light upon that question. Appreciate it. Now we go on to Mr. Greg Lakin, our electric car guy. How are you, Greg? Unmute yourself.
Hello and welcome. Yeah, I wanted, we're glad that there are other people who are trying to get the idea of going electric. That it's really a crime that of all our technology, most of us are driving in gas inefficient cars or trucks, totally defeating the purpose of a global crisis. And I don't understand that. For me, hopefully I'll get, well, I guess first I gotta get my ski pass and for smokers not, because it's going up after Halloween, which is also my 61st birthday. But and then I'll get an electric car, and then hopefully I'll find other people who feel the same as I do, because we need to get petroleum out of the picture.
Yes, and Greg, you're in the right company, because if you think about it, Mr. Ashmafara is highly aware of the environment, wants to protect our environment. So I would imagine in the future, the company may be getting into other arenas than what we know of today. So at that point, there may be some things that you might want to hook up with, and remember now that you'll have the financial ability to make your dreams come true. So if your platform is, reduction or total disuse of petroleum and the greater use of electric vehicles, all of that will be something you'll have time to do, and you'll have the finances to do what you want. So I'm glad you're in OnPassive, and I think that you'll be able to champion your cause even further than you do right now. So thank you so much, Greg, for sharing that with us. Now we go on to Mr. Phil Torres. Good to have you here, Phil.
Hi, thank you. I want to thank all the speakers, and I just wanted to share a little bit of what I've been watching the last few years. And since I've seen OnPassive from infancy to the behemoth it is now. I've watched this thing grow, and I've been watching out there the business world and seeing what's going on. And all I got to say is, Mr. Ashmafara, what he's doing with us and helping us, and this is going to change the business world. Just listening to other technology CEOs and how they treat their employees, and how they say to them, you got to either come back to the office, or you know what, it's my way or the highway. Mr. Mafara is a totally different man than the real business world out there, and what he is going to do and what we are going to do, and what he has given us an avenue to help change this world. We no longer have to worry about this trickle-down effect anymore. We are going to be able to help many of people from the bottom up. And that's something that is going to be life-changing in this world, and is going to help a lot of people. And the people back in, I want all my business partners in Hyderabad and Florida and Dubai, Singapore, thank you for what you're doing. These websites that I'm looking at now are just amazing, amazing. And everybody that I'm listening to, thank you. It just brought me out to give my personal feeling. And my wife and I, we're in it. We're in it all the way. And we have our plans to how we can help. And thanks to Ash and the team, we're going to be able to help others also. And it's going to be a beautiful thing. In this world, I really believe, just like, I don't know if a lot of you watched that football game last night, but you know what? I told my wife, you know what? That's the way the world's going to start thinking. If you've seen the Rams helmets and you saw choose love, that's what this world is going to be. We're going to all choose love. And thank you to everybody that's out there and doing what you're doing. Count me in. Thank you, Lynn. Thanks.
I'm muted.
You're
again.
muted.
I just realized. I always talk for like 15 seconds before I realize it. Anyway, I was saying, Phil, that was beautiful. Thank you for sharing that. It was awesome. And what we're going to do now is we're going to end with Mr. Richard Lamotte. He'll be our last person to speak. Then we'll go to our thank yous and then to our goodbyes. All right. So Richard, so glad to have you here.
I love all you beautiful men, women, and children of the world. From the bottom of my heart. You know, I got to stop falling asleep at the wrong times. Tino, I missed that webinar last night. I had to listen to it in the recording, and I'll tell you, I cried that I missed it because I was asleep. Unfortunately. What I want to say is my dreams are coming true. I love all of you. And, you know, I'm at the end. And every time I try to say goodbye, everybody's saying goodbye at the same time. So I'm going to be the first one to say it with a big kiss and a big hug. Love you all from the bottom of my heart. Night, night.
Night, night. You're such a huggable, lovable bear. So cute, Richard. Love ya. All right. So now is our time to wrap up. Perfect timing, actually. It's like 11 past 2 hours. Yay, that's good timing for all of us. Hooray, hooray. Oh, wow, I'm looking at the gallery. Isn't it pretty? So many of you have the background, the new Friday night background. It's really nice when I see all of you together. It's very pretty, striking. We want to thank June and Myra. So it's June Buckingham and Myra Aquino. They're doing our graphics for us. I think they're doing a good job. If you like what they did, thumbs up or clap. Isn't it pretty? I really enjoy it. It's lovely. Okay, now I'm going to go through our thank yous, okay? So I want to thank Marty DeGarmo because he always opens up our webinar and he allows us so that we can live stream to 20 different YouTube channels. And that's a big plus to get ourselves known to the world. So thank you, Marty, so much. We appreciate you. Thank you to our OTech pros who spoke today. And thank you to Dr. Bill Williams, who also spoke. I want to thank John Barilla. John Barilla is our chat commissioner. He kind of like supervises and trains and guides their chat monitors. So I want to let him have some time to unmute now and tell us who helped and who he wants to thank. Go for it, John.
Okay, thank you, Lynn. Thank you. I want to just say real quickly, because we have a list of everybody that worked really hard tonight, the Guardians that helped me tonight. We have M.K. Cayley, Yin Yang, Casey Zevenbergen, Raphael St. Germain, Gina Leva, Myra Aquino, Bruce Gerstein, Roy Davies, Rob Gorman, and Dave Rozalski. That's it. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. I must always remember to let you do that because you know exactly who's helping and I don't really know. So it's good that you read that list out. And thank you, John, for taking the initiative to have this group. And we now have a special messenger group to communicate. Isn't that wonderful? So anybody here who's inclined to want to be that, like a chat monitor, you can help watch the webinar chat and or the YouTube chats. Just let me, John, or any of the others know. We will be happy to include you. Thank you. And we also want to thank all of those who spoke from amidst our attendees. We all want to thank our attendees who didn't speak, but were here to listen and learn. We want to thank those who helped to promote our webinar. Those are that they're on social media, they're making their own posts, or they're just commenting on somebody else's post. Thank you, that's such an important thing. And we want to thank our tech team in Hyderabad. I need to start adding that one because that's important. Mr. Mufara always says, don't forget the tech team. So thank you to the tech team in Hyderabad. Thank you to our CEO, visionary, and great leader, Ash Mufara. And that is it. I think did I miss anybody, you guys? I hate it when I miss, you know. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're going to go to the goodbye. Oh, wait, let me say one more thing. Okay, so the next couple of days, what's happening? So we have, we have Roblin Live, which is my husband and my live. We're having ours at midnight tonight. The link is in the back office and on social media. Then tomorrow is Saturday. We have the Milo show. These are the ones that I know of and that I'm involved with, okay? Because there's a lot of webinars, you know. But I'm helping with Milo show. That's at 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock Eastern time, Saturday. And then on Sunday, what we've decided to do is put OTEC Pros on hold. We're gonna put it on the side, and instead we're gonna do our chat with the OTEC Pros on Tuesday and Thursday. We got a really good response to our Tuesday and Thursday chat with the OTEC Pros. So instead of doing the Sunday, we're gonna do the Tuesday and Thursday. And then on Sunday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern, we have the Heroes webinar. It's open to everyone, but you're gonna learn a lot. We usually have Red Redfern do an update or about the company, what's happening. And then we have Andy Burks talk about the sales perspective. And then we have, if the OTEC Pros available, they say a few words. And then we have a question and answer period. So come to that. And also on Sunday is the PNG webinar. I think that's the main ones. Oh, Saturday, there's a Canadian meetup. So that's posted in the update section of the back office. You can't go wrong. You'll see it right there in updates. All right, so those are the major ones that I can think of off of the top of my head. Oh, and then my husband says, don't forget, today we have ours at, tomorrow, technically in 2 hours, we're having Roblin at midnight, but we also have Roblin live at 10:30 on the same day, Saturday. Okay, so two of them, right? So we'll see you there. And what we're gonna do now is unmute everybody and have a nice long goodbye. If you want to be seen on singly by yourself, show your video. That will be your cue to me that I can spotlight you guys. Okay, so turn on your videos, all right? Make sure your background is decent though, because it's gonna be streamed to 20 channels. Make sure you're decently dressed and all of that, all right? All right, let's take it to the gallery now. And let me unmute everybody and have a ball with a goodbye. All right, here we go.
Bye now.
Bye, everybody.
Hey, we'll see you all later.
Everyone, thank you.
Goodbye. Singer now.
There's Hildegard.
Oh, my dog is singing.
Good night, all you guys. Good night. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
That's
I'm passing it on.
Bye,
guy. Have a great evening.
Collins, good night. Oh, good morning.
Go, Vincent.
Passing it on. Kusi, back to Kusi.
Goodbye now. We'll see you all later.
That's amazing.
Night, John.
Yeah, turn the video off.
Oh, it's me. Bye, everybody. We'll see you later.
I'm lost.
Vincent.
Bye now.
I got no words.
See you later.
Thank you.
That's everything. Amma.
Good night,
We are
Night.
There, Bridget.
Long goodbye.
Goodbye. Yeah.
Good night, Eric.
Gene.
Da-da-da-da. Bye now.
I wanna
First
sing,
one.
sing,
Good
sing.
night, John.
I wanna
Morning,
dance,
John.
dance, dance.
Oh,
I wanna sing to
Ollie.
everybody that make us
Good
dance,
night,
dance,
Dr.
dance.
B.
Bye
My
now.
brothers and sisters, I love you
I
guys.
wanna
Dr.
sing,
Benny,
sing,
who has my
sing. I
dog, sorry.
wanna
Hi,
dance,
Greg.
dance, dance. I wanna
We're
do
singing
the
that nice song.
magic
Okay,
song.
wait.
Bye. Bye-bye. So
Bye,
long.
Greg.
Remember, Tina, the copyright rules for YouTube? The last time YouTube will ding me for playing copyrighted music, including singing. So just to remind you, best not to sing during the, the thing, all right? Sorry, Tina. I just don't want to get dinged by
Bye-bye, everybody.
okay, let's go.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, bye-bye,
It's like
bye.
Kojak used to say, who loves you, baby?
So long.
Who loves you?
Bye.
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 John, are
Bye.
you with
Good
that?
night.
Bonsoir.
With that?
Good night.
Well,
See you, Hildegard.
Everybody, nice to see you
Goodbye.
all.
Good
Lovely.
morning. Good
Bye-bye.
morning.
Cheers, Marty.
Bye-bye.
Envious.
Thank you, Lynn.
Envious.
Very early.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
So
Au
excited.
revoir.
Good night, baby. Au revoir.
Good night, everyone. Dr. Safran.
Have a good one,
Artwork.
Bruce. Take
Bye,
care.
June.
The jerk.
Bye.
See you all in the
Bye, June. Good night.
I remember the jerk.
Hi,
I did the jerk.
everybody. Bye.
Hi, Sister
Jimmy.
Good night, Jean.
Love you. Love you.
Oh, here's my puppy. Hey,
Nice to
Jean.
How does it feel to be on Hollywood
Marcia.
Squares?
Au revoir.
Au revoir.
Bye now.
Au
Au
revoir.
Arrivederci.
Good night, PM
We'll
Hassan.
see you.
Come
Bye
by
now.
and
We'll see you.
shalom.
Good morning, good morning.
Good night,
Good
Hassan.
morning. Good morning. Good
Glad to
morning.
do the
Morning,
same again.
Hassan.
I'm with my
Prabhat.
man.
Shubprabhat.
Hey, Richard.
Good night again,
Gambling
Jean.
live.
Watch out for
Oh,
those
sorry about my
big
dog.
horse
Good
guys
night,
up there.
Jean.
Roblin
Good night.
live.
Bye, Loretta.
Brother,
Yes,
good
There
night.
you go.
Bye,
Bye,
Ray.
Loretta. Bye, Greg.
Midnight.
Is
Roblin live.
outstanding. And so is
Midnight.
Ron.
Greg.
See you
Ron's
midnight.
outstanding. Collins is outstanding.
Dana.
Hey,
Bye now.
Jenna, good night.
Bye,
you're
Dana.
all outstanding in your field.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye,
Take it easy.
Dana.
Who loves you, baby? Who loves you?
Bye, Kelly. See you at the.
Bye.
See you soon.
And may God bless.
I'll be there.
Oh, I got a flip it.
Bonsoir.
I got a flip it.
Arrivederci.
I'll be there, Chief.
I come by and shalom.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Martin.
I'm crawling out of my skin.
Bye.
Bye, Leslie. Bye, Dama. Good
Bye.
night, John.
Good night, everybody.
Happy
Good job,
Good
Vincent.
night.
Love you
Good
all.
night,
Bye.
Good morning, Tina. Have a nice
Good morning, Tina.
Hey, there's Mamo
It's
Do.
the
You not
weekend.
working?
We're gonna dance.
Mamo Do, you not working?
Bye.
That's odd. You're always
Bye.
working, Mamo Do.
Bye.
Hildegard, you look like $1 million
See you
in
tomorrow.
U.S. funds. In U.S. funds.
I'm going to be live in the next 10 minutes, so you guys should follow me. I'm going to dance, okay?
All
Okay,
right.
go dance. Do some dancing.
I'll be live dancing on Facebook. See you soon.
You gotta do the twist,
Ciao,
eh? Just like
ciao. We'll
Elvis.
see you tonight.
Oh my
Bye.
goodness.
All
You
right.
gotta do
See
the
you
twist
guys.
like
Oh my
Elvis.
goodness.
Yeah,
Oh, Marcy,
yeah,
Marcy, you have a live?
Jerry Lee Lewis.
I'm going to